Now paper number 78. Now in this 78, question number 66 to 70. Now reasoning question starts from question number 66 onwards. Now Japan question number 66, how many such pairs of letters? How many such pairs of letters are there in the word objects? O, B, J, E, C, T, S. Now in this one, starting with O, P, Q, R, S, T. Pair form అయిందా లేదా? Now between O and T. ఈ వర్డ్లో ఎన్ని లెటర్స్ ఉన్నాయి చెప్పండి? 4 letters. And again English alphabet also between O and T we have only 4 letters. P, Q, R, S. Hence 4 letters here, 4 letters there, hence it forms a pair. Next one B, C, D, E, F, G, J, K, L, M, N, E, F, G, and next C, D. Hence left hand side to right hand side there is only one pair. And again in the reverse, S and T is one such pair. S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and C, D, E, F, G, E, F, G, H, I, J. And that's it. Hence how many pairs we have? Only 2. And question number 66, choice 2. Then coming to this 67, now in this word formation. Now in this word formation, in this word inheritance, what are the words that are to be taken here? Let us 1, 3, 5, and 11. 1, 3, 5, and 11th letter is E. Now with the help of these 4 letters, tell me how many words that can be formed? Now Japan, any words form outai? Hire. And what is the word? Meaning of this one? Hire. H-I-R-E, hire. Hire in a word unda leda? And taken for rent. Hiring. Next thing, any other word that can be formed? Only one word? Any other word? H-E-I-R. What do you mean by this word H-E-I-R? Now H-E-I-R is nothing but hair. Hair ante ardham enti cheppandi? Varasatvam. Varasudu. Varasudni manam hair antam. Clear? Hence how many meaningful words can be formed? 2. Hence more than one such word, then mark your answer as X, choice 2. Hence in general, whenever 2 4s were given, now this is the most difficult one. Difficult in the sense, manaki knowingly or unknowingly one or the other word will always be there. తెలియకన మనకి ఏదో వర్డ్ ఉండే ఛాన్సెస్ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నాయి. కనుక ఈ టైప్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ yesterday we have discussed about that one. And whenever these 4 letters were given, unless and otherwise you are 100% definitely sure, you cannot attempt these type of questions. Clear? 5 letters, 6 letters మనం ఐడెంటిఫై చేయొచ్చు. బికాస్ ఆ కాంబినేషన్లో మనకి వచ్చేది మోర్ దెన్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ లెటర్స్ ఒకే వర్డ్ వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ ఉంటుంది, లేకపోతే లెటర్ వర్డ్ రానే రాదు. బట్ ఏజ్ 4లో ఎక్కువ వర్డ్స్ మనకు ఉండే పాసిబిలిటీస్ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నాయి. అండ్ ప్లీజ్ డు నాట్ టేక్ risk by attempting these type of questions. And then coming to question number 68. Now in this 68 onwards, చెప్పండి ఇది ఫస్ట్ priority వస్తుందా సెకండ్ priority? Now all beds are wood. These are the beds that are wood, bed and a wood. And in the same way, only a few woods are iron. Only some woods are iron, but not all. That means this entire wood cannot be a part of this iron. And only a few irons are steel. That means only some irons are steel, but not all. This entire iron cannot be a part of this steel. Hence, with the help of this one, some beds are iron. Bed is here, iron is here. Any intersection between these two? No. And some woods can be steel. Woods can be steel, and can means it is a possibility. Now tell me, is there any possibility of drawing stool and steel and wood like this or not? Chance unda leda rendu kalpe chance? Yes, there is a chance. Here he is talking about can. Can means a possibility. Clear? Hence some woods can be steel. Steel ayye chance unda leda? Then hence what is your answer? Only 2 follows. Only 2, and it is choice 2, question number 68. Then coming to this 69, only a few fans are light. Konni fans maatrame lights antunnadu, anni kaadu. Konni fans maatrame lights, anni kaadu ante fans mottham lights loki raakudadu. This entire fan cannot be a part of light. This entire light can be a part of fan, fan cannot be a part of light. And all televisions are fan. This entire television is a part of what? Fan. And only a switches are television. Only some switches are television, but not all. Only a few switches are television, but not all. Ila raskocha leda? This entire switch cannot be a part of television. Then coming to the first one, all switches can be fan. Switches anni fans avvachu ani anadu. Avvacha? Ma avvacha? Ma switches anni fans aithe manaki ikkada statement chudandi. And now switches anni ఇందులోకి రాకూడదని అన్నాడు. మరి రాకన్నా డ్రా చేయొచ్చా? ఆల్ స్విచెస్ ఆర్ ఫ్యాన్స్ వస్తుందా? ఎక్కడికి రావచ్చు? ఇలా రాసుకోవచ్చు కదా. ఫైన్. డన్. నేను అడిగాను కాబట్టి మళ్ళీ మీరు కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవ్వాల్సిన పని లేదు. యూ హ్యావ్ టు స్టాండ్ ఆన్ యువర్ వర్డ్. డన్ విత్ దిస్. నౌ టీవీలోకి రాకూడదు, కానీ స్విచెస్ ఇందులో ఫ్యాన్లోకి అయితే రావచ్చు. దేర్ ఈజ్ ఎ పాసిబిలిటీ. అండ్ సెకండ్, ఆల్ లైట్స్ కెన్ బి టెలివిజన్. లైట్స్ అన్ని టెలివిజన్స్ అవ్వచ్చు అని అన్నారు. లైట్స్ అన్ని టెలివిజన్ అవ్వచ్చా? ఎస్. నౌ దిస్ ఎంటైర్ లైట్ ఇలా రాసుకోవచ్చా లేదా? And then, hence, both the conclusions are true, both 1 and 2. Choice 5, question number 69. Then 70. Now in this 70, only a few cricket or football. Only some cricket or football, but not all. Only some cricket is football, but not all. And all hockey or football. This entire hockey is a part of what? Football. And only a few hockey or tennis. Konta hockey matrame tennis, but not all. Only few hockey or tennis, but not all. All tennis can be cricket. Tennis anta cricket అయ్యే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా లేదా? ఎస్. ఆల్ టెన్నిస్ కెన్ బి క్రికెట్ అంటే టెన్నిస్ అంతా ఇలా రాసుకోవచ్చు కదండి. ఇలా రాసుకుంటే దీంతో పాటు హెచ్ కూడా ఇలా రాసుకోవచ్చు. హెన్స్ దెర్ ఈజ్ ఎ పాసిబిలిటీ. ఆల్ హాకీ ఆర్ క్రికెట్ ఈజ్ ఎ పాసిబిలిటీ. హాకీ అంతా క్రికెట్ అయ్యే ఛాన్స్ ఉందా లేదా? ఎస్, ఐ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు రైట్ లైక్ దిస్. హెన్స్ బోత్ ద కంక్లూజన్స్ ఆర్ ట్రూ, బోత్ 1 and 2. Choice 5, question number 70. Then 71 onwards, 71 to 75 is based on coded inequalities. Now in this coded inequalities, the relation between x and n. Cheppandi. Now between these two opposite symbols, no relation. Y and s and y and s, y greater than s. Y greater than s is definitely true. Y greater than s, and so what is your answer? Only 2 follows. Then coming to question number 72. Now in this one, the relation between d and k. D is here and k is here. Tell me which element is common here? L is common. K equals to L, hence in the place of L I can write it as K. Then D lesser than K, K greater than D, definitely true. Then F and C. Now between F and C, C is here, F is here, between these two. Which symbol is common? Lesser than. C lesser than F means F greater than C, definitely true. Hence both the conclusions are true, both 1 and 2. Choice 5, question number 72. Then 73, both the conclusions are in between B and K. Hence there is a possibility of getting either or. Then B and K, B is here and K is here, and C equals to K, and in the place of C you can take it as K. Hence B is lesser than or equals to K. But as here B greater than or equals to K, hence what is your answer? Can B be greater than K? No. And B equals to K, true or false? Is it always true? Sometimes it is true, but not always. Hence, unless and otherwise it is 100% true, we cannot take as your answer. And so what is your answer? Neither 1 nor 2, choice 4. Clear now? 73, it is choice 4. B and K. Either are వస్తుందా? Now B and K. Now B కి K కి మధ్యలో మనకి ఇక్కడ ఏమేమి చెప్పండి? Now B ఇక్కడ ఉంది, C equals to K కదా. C equals to K అంటే C ప్లేస్లో ఏం రాయాలి? K రాయాలి. K రాస్తే ఇక్కడ ఏముంది? B is, what is the symbol given here? B is lesser than or equals to K. B is lesser than or equals to K. మా క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్లో వేరేగా ఉందా? ఫైన్. ఇక్కడ కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్ వదిలేండి, ఇక్కడైతే ఏం చేస్తారు? నేదరా ఓన్లీ 2 అవును చెప్పండి. మీకు ఇంకా డౌట్ ఉంది సెకండ్ మీద, ఓన్లీ 2 మీద ఈక్వల్ టు. Now B lesser than or equals to K. Now here greater than అన్నాడు, greater than is ruled out. Second, B equals to K means here is claiming that B is always equals to K. Does this B is always equals to K? Sometimes it can be equal but not always. Here is claiming that it is always, hence it is false. Done? Between these two symbols, one lesser than, one lesser than, B lesser than K is given, and the other one is, and A greater than D. These are the two conclusions. ఇప్పుడు ఏం వస్తున్నాయో చెప్పండి. Now I am talking about this question only. Now in this one, what is your answer? B lesser than K, A greater than D. Now the final conclusion is B is either lesser than or equals to K, isn't it? Out of which only one symbol is given. B is always lesser than, is always lesser? No, this is false. That means if only one symbol is given, then it is false. Or B equals to K, A greater than D is given, then what happens? Only one symbol between these two is given, then also it is false. But whereas B lesser than K, B equals to K, then what is your answer? Either or. Now both the conclusions are given like this, B lesser than or equals to K, A greater than D, then what is your answer? Definitely true. Clear? These are the 4 possibilities we have for this either or. Okay? Here మనకు only lesser equal to అని ఇచ్చాడు. Equal అన్ని కేసెస్లో అది. Some cases it is true but not always. Done with this? And 73, what is your answer here? Neither one not two according to this question. Then 74. Then coming to this 74 onwards, it is based on which category? One directions. Now in these directions, చెప్పండి first priority చేస్తున్నారా second priority? First priority. How many questions were given under this one? And 3 questions were given under this one. G is 20 meters to the south of D. D is here, G is here. Now the distance between these two is almost 20 meters. And E is 20 meters to the east of G. E is 20 meters to the east of G. E is 20 to the east of Z. And A is 10 meters to the north of E. A is 10 meters to the north of E. A is 10 meters. And C is 30 meters to the west of A. C is 30 meters means from here 30 meters. Now this is 20 and this is 10 and C is 30 meters to the west of A. And next one, F is 20 meters to the south of C. F is 20 meters up to here, it is how much? 10. And another 10 more. 10 plus 10, F is 20 meters to the south of C. And next one, and B is 10 meters to the east of F. Now the distance between these two is only 10 meters. Done with this diagram? Then coming to question number 74. In which direction is F with respect to Z? F with respect to G, from G we need to find out. And in order to reach to F from G, first I need to move towards south. Next it వెళ్ళాలి. First towards south, then towards west. And south and west, southwest, choice 2, question number 74. Then coming to this 75, what is the shortest distance between B and D? Now the shortest in between B and D, now what is the distance we have? This is how much? Now this is 20 and this is 10. And so altogether how much we have? 30 meters. Clear? 30, that is choice 4. Then 76. And 4 out of the following, that is odd one out, C and G. Now C is to the northwest of G. చెప్పొచ్చా లేదా? And D and G. And D is to the north of G. D and E. And D is to the northeast, northwest of E. సరిపోయిందా లేదా? C and B. C is to the northwest of B. D and A. D is to the northwest of A. వస్తుందా? Northwest of A. Yes, northwest of A. Except in choice 2. And in all the remaining pairs, first element is northwest of the second element. But as in choice 2, first element is to the north of the second element. Choice 2 is the answer. Question number 76. Done with this? Must have been the leather. Then 77. Now in this 77, now it is based on set of numbers. Now in this set of numbers, now how many questions were given under this one? Set of numbers of 4 questions. Then 526, 354. What is the value if second digit of the highest number? What is the highest number we have? 786. What is the second digit? 8. Is divisible by second digit of the lowest number. What is the lowest number? 128. Second digit? 2. 8 divided by 2. 4, that is given in choice 2, question number 77. Then 78. Now in this 78, if all the digits in each of the numbers are arranged in the ascending order, then what is the difference between the second highest and the second lowest number? If all the digits are arranged in the ascending order, the first digit will be the lowest digit. And now this is 2, ikkademo 3, this is 1, this would be 6, and this would be 2. Then in this one, what is the highest one? Highest is 6, all the digits. Now the highest number is 678, and the lowest number is so much? 128. Then what is the difference between? What is the difference between the second highest? And what is the second highest we have? And 345. And the lowest is so much? Second highest, second lowest. Second lowest, now 256 and 239. Now in this one, 239. Hence 15 minus 9 is so much? 6. Last digit must be 6. Among the given choice, what is your answer? Choice 4. Sarvendra? 106, choice 4, 78. Then 79. How many numbers are there? The difference of first and the last digit of each number is greater than the second. Now the difference between the second, first and the last digit is greater than the second. Here the difference is how much? 1. 1 is not greater than 2, which is the second digit. Here 4 and 3. 4 and 3, what is the difference? We have 1. Now this 1 is not greater than 5. 8 minus 1, 7, greater than the second digit 2. And 6 minus 7, 1, not greater than 8. 3 minus 6, 9 minus 3, 6, greater than the second digit 2. Hence, what is your answer here? There are two such numbers. That is choice 3, question number 79. Then 80th, if all the digits of the numbers are arranged in descending order from left to right, digits of the numbers are arranged in descending order, and also numbers are arranged in ascending order from left to right, and which is the third number from the left hand? Amma em adigaru cheppandi ikkada. Now first the digits are arranged in the descending order within the number. Then all the numbers are arranged in the ascending order. The digits are arranged in the descending order. What are the numbers who have 652 and 543 and 821 and next one 876 and next one 932. Then again all the numbers are arranged, now we arrange in the ascending order. Ascending order means lowest to highest. Which is the lowest here? 543. And this one is 2. And this is 3. And this is 4 and this is 5. Now the question is about the third one. Now third one is what? 821. Now we are getting this 821 from where? 128. 128, that is choice 3, question number 80. Done with this? Now tell me, is it necessary to work out this entire thing? ఇదంతా రాయాల్సిన పని ఉందా మనకి? ఇది ఎందుకు ఇలా రాసని చెప్పిన ఇంతకుముందు ఈ టైప్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్ ఎక్కడా లేదు. రెండు కాంబినేషన్స్. First descending order, digits, then the numbers are arranged in the ascending order. Then how to work out this one directly? అమ్మ డైరెక్ట్గా ఎలా చేస్తాం? Descending order అంటే ఫస్ట్ డిజిట్ ఏమొస్తుంది? హైయెస్ట్. అంతే కదా, నెక్స్ట్ డిజిట్ ఏమొస్తుంది? 5. ఇందులో హైయెస్ట్ డిజిట్ ఎంత? 8. ఇందులో హైయెస్ట్ 8. ఇందులో హైయెస్ట్ 9. Now all these numbers are arranged in the ascending order. Ascending order means this is 1, this is 2. అంతే కదా, ఫస్ట్ డిజిట్ మీద కదా బేస్ అయి ఉంటుంది నెంబర్. దెన్ ఈ రెండిట్లో మనకి ఏది హైయెస్ట్? Now 8, 21 and in this one 8, 876. 821 and 876, which comes first? 821. Hence choice 3 is the answer. Then 80. Then 81 to 84. 81 to 84. Coding and decoding. Now in this one, telephone lines are busy. And draw two parallel lines. What is the word that is common between the first and the second? First, second and 4. In mood words, a word common in Japanese lines. And what is the code that is common here? VK. And the code given to the word lines is VK. And if you compare 1 and 3, telephone or busy. What is the word that is common here? Busy. As busy is the word that is common between the first and the 4. And what is the code that is common here? First and third. And BA. The code given to the word busy is BA. Then if you compare 1 and 4, telephone R. R is the word that is common. As R is the word that is common, the code that is common is JD. The code for R is JD. RJD. Here again R is JD. Saripena? And in the first one, what is left over here? Telephone. Now telephone is left over, and what is the code left? EF. The code given to the word telephone is EF. Then if you compare second and the third, draw two parallel. Draw is the word that is common between the second and the third. As draw is the word that is common, and the code that is common is HF. The code for draw is HF. Draw is HF. Then two parallel. Now what is the word that is common? 2. And what is the code that is common here? OMQN. OM is common. And the code given to the word 2 is OM. Now in the second, what is left over here? Parallel. PARALLEL. And the code that is left is QN. Now people and never. These are the two words that are left over. ఈ రెండు వర్డ్స్లో ఏ వర్డ్ కూడా ఇంకెక్కడ మనకి రిపీట్ అవ్వలేదు కాబట్టి the codes for these two cannot be identified. And people, and what is the next one here? Never. And what are the codes? TX or SU in any order. TX and SU. Then coming to the last one, interesting. Now what is the code that is left over here for this one? Interesting. Interesting is MI. These are the words and their corresponding codes. Then coming to question number 1. What is the code for telephone? Telephone ki code em. And the code for telephone is EF. EF choice for question number 81. And what is the code for people? The code for TX or SU in any order. TX or SU in any order, choice for 82. And in the given, what does the code BS stands for? The code BS stands for busy. Busy choice for 83. 84. What will be the code for draw parallel? Draw is HF. And what is the code for parallel? QN. HF, QN in any order. Choice for question number 84. Then in this 85, it is based on a different question here. And the vowels of the word imported. What is the word we have? Imported, IMPOR, TAD. Imported or replaced. Vowel is replaced by the next letter. Vowel replaced by the next letter, IJ and OP, AF. Vowel replaced with the next letter, consonant, previous letter. M minus 1 L, and P minus 1 is O, R minus 1 is Q, T minus 1 is S, and D minus 1 is C. Then all the letters are arranged. Then the letters are arranged from left to right in reverse alphabetical order. That means in the descending order. And which of the following will be fourth from the left? Fourth from the left. If these letters are arranged in the descending order, that means the first letter will be S, and the second letter will be Q, and the third letter will be P, and the fourth letter is O. And so what is your answer? O, and it is given in choice 1, question number 85. Done with this? Then 86 to 90. Now in this 86 to 90, now it is based on circular arrangement. How many people are there? 8 people seated around a circular table facing towards the center. No other parameter added to this one. Hence it must be the first priority lo chestara second. First priority 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then coming to the first one. One person between A and B. And ela cheyali cheppandi? One person between A and B, we need to fix one person. Now I am fixing A at this place. If A is here, B is here, that is one case. And what is the second case we have? And B is to the right hand side of A. Kanaka any possibilities unnaya leda? A is here, B is here. And one person between A and B, only two persons between B and D. Now in between B and D, there must be exactly two people. And only two persons between B and D, when counted either to the left or right of B, A and D are not immediate neighbors. Now B and D, two people, can you take D at this place? No. Why? Because if D is here, A and D are adjacent to each other, not possible. Hence D cannot be here, D must be at this place. And here again, D cannot be at this place because D cannot be adjacent to A. And two people between B and D, D must be at this place. Done with this? When counted, A and D are not immediate neighbors. C sits opposite to E. C sits opposite means E means C and E are opposite to each other. And C and E, C sits opposite to E. If C is here, then E will be here. Or if C is here, E will be here. And together, now C and E are opposite to each other. Now if C is here, E is here. Or C is here, E is here. Two persons between C and E. And two persons between E and F when counted from left or right of E. And two in between E and F honored. Now two persons between E and F, then if E is here, F can be here, isn't it? Or if E is here, two persons F can be here. Rendu possibilities vastunayi. And again in this one also, based on the position of if E is here, F is here, or if E is here, then F is here. Now in this case also we are getting two possibilities. And H sits to the immediate left of the person facing F. And H is to the immediate left of facing F. A and C are immediate neighbors. As A and C are immediate neighbors, this is the crucial information we have. A and C are immediate neighbors. Clear? A and C are immediate neighbors. As A and C are immediate neighbors, then A and C. And C is here. And C and E are opposite to each other. A and C are immediate neighbors. Done with this one? Then C sits opposite to E and two persons between E and F. Now E is fixed here. Two persons between E and F, F is here. Now in the second case, 1, 2, F is at this place. Two persons between E and F. H sits to the immediate left of the person facing F. Now the one who is facing F is B. H is to the immediate left. H is here. Saripinda? సరిపోయిందా? ఇక్కడైతే హెచ్ ఈజ్ టు ద రైట్ అయిపోతున్నాడు. మా పడుకుని పోతున్నారు అప్పుడే. దెన్ నా ఎఫ్కి ఆపోజిట్ ఎవరు? బి. అండ్ బికి ఎవరు ఉండాలి? ఇమీడియట్ లెఫ్ట్లో హెచ్ ఉండాలి. అంటే హెచ్ ఇక్కడ ఉండాలి. దెన్ ఈజ్ ఆల్రెడీ ఈ ఏజ్ అట్ దిస్ ప్లేస్ కెనాట్ బి హియర్. దిస్ ఈజ్ టు ద ఇమీడియట్ రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్. దెన్ హియర్ బికి ఆపోజిట్ అండ్ ఎఫ్కి ఆపోజిట్ బి. అండ్ బి's immediate left hand side, who is that person? H is here. Now if H is here, who is the person left over? And G is the person left over. Done with this? Now this is the final arrangement we have. Then who sits to the immediate left of B? B ki immediate left evaru cheppandi? H. H, that is choice 2, question number 86. And addition, which of the following statements is correct? Number of persons sit between G and F, G and F when counted from right of G is same as between B and C when counted from the left of B. Number of persons between G and F, there is only one. And between B and C, there are two persons. Hence, first one is false. H sits second to the left of G, that's again false. And both H and D are opposite to each other. That is definitely true. Hence, what is your answer? Only 3, choice 3, 87. Then 88. 4 out of the following, G and E. G and E are adjacent, H and E are adjacent, F and E are adjacent, B and C, they are not adjacent to each other. Choice 4, 88. 89, who sits second to the right of G? F, that is choice 1, 89. What is the position of F with respect to C? F with respect to C, F is to the immediate left. Immediate left, choice 1, question number 90. Then we have done from question number 65 to how many? 90. 65 to 90 and 25 questions. 25 ఎన్ని చేశారు మీరు? You have done all 25? ఎన్ని వచ్చాయి? 24. ఆ వర్డ్ ఫార్మేషన్ వచ్చిందా? 2 words. None? ఒక్కడే అది మిస్ అయిపోయే ఛాన్స్ అయితే ఉంది. Or else 24 or at least 24 and maximum you can able to score 25. Then 91 onwards. Now question number 91 to 95. Now it is based on which category here? 91 to 95, 8 persons were purchased different items in a store and 2 persons between D and P. Now in between D and P, how many persons are there? 2 persons. D is here, 1, 2, P will be here, 1 possibility. Or if P is here, 1, 2, D will be here. And 2 persons purchased between D and P, only 1 person between P and C. P and C, B purchased immediately after C and 1 person between, only 1 person between P and C. As P is here and 1 person between P and C, C can be here. Undacha leda? 1 person between P and C. Or C can be here. Now in these 2 cases, and B purchased immediately after C, B can be here or B can be here. Sarvendra? And so we have 2 possibilities in the first case. And again coming back to this one, second case, only 1 person purchased between P and C. Now if C is here, what happens here? Then B is to the immediate. After C is not possible, this case is not possible. Hence 1 person between P and C, C is here. 1 person between P and C, and at the same time, and 3 persons between C and Q. In between C and Q, 1, 2, 3, Q is here. Now 3 persons between C and Q. And 3 persons between C and Q. Now 3 persons between C and Q. P purchased before B. Now this P purchased before B is clearly given. Hence in the first case, B and C cannot be before this P. Because P purchased before this B. Hence what is the possibility we have? And B is here. And if B is here, inka మిగిలిపోయింది ఎవరు చెప్పండి? Now C is here. అంతే కదా? Now in between P and C, tell me how many persons are there? Only 1 person between P and C. Then, and B is after C. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ఉన్నారు. The other one can be after B or before D. ఇక్కడ మనకి ఎంతమంది? 4, 5, 6. 2 persons were left over. And P purchased before B. 3 persons between C and Q. Now in between C and Q, there must be exactly 2, 3 people. Q must be here. 3 people between. P purchased before B. And next one, P purchased before B. Now in the second case, what happens here? B purchased immediately after C means B will be here. Now B is sir P purchased after before B, that will be wrong. Then hence we are left with only 1 case. And only 1 person between R and S. Now in between R and S, there must be exactly 1 person. 1 person between R and S, and number of persons between P and C is equals to A and C. P and C there is 1 person, and A and C there must be exactly 1 person. As A and C there must be exactly 1 person, hence A must be at this place. Saripenda leda? P and C 1 person, A and C. Then next one, and 2 persons between A and S. In between A and S, there must be exactly 2. S is here. If S is here, R will be here. Done? Then who purchased immediately after B? Immediately after B, A, that is choice 1, question number 91. 92, how many persons were purchased between A and C? In between A and C, there is exactly 1 person, choice 1. And 4 out of the following. 4 out of the following means odd one out. P and R, they are adjacent to each other. B and C are adjacent. And P and S are adjacent. A and B, they are again adjacent. Q and D, they are also adjacent. All the persons are adjacent to each other. Then if first priority must be in between the persons. More than 80% of the questions are based on in between. Now if in between is common in all these, then we need to identify the position. Then now R. R is immediately before P. రాసుకోవచ్చా లేదా? R is immediately before P. That means second person is to the immediate ahead of the first person. And B and C. B immediately before C. B immediately before C, yes. P and S. And P is immediately before. And P is immediately before S. Now P immediately before S unada, after S unada? After S. Hence, what is your answer? Choice 3 is done. Done? Now the first person is after the second person. But it is in the remaining first person is before the second person. And 94. Who purchased immediately before D? Immediately before D, there is no one. D is the first person to purchase, choice 5. And 95, which of the following is correct? Q is the first person to purchase, that is false. 3 persons between B and R. Between B and R, 3 persons definitely true. S purchase just after P, that is also true. Hence, both 2 and 3. 2 and 3 choice, 2 is the answer, 95. Then 96 to 100. Now this 96 to 100, 8 persons are working in a company with a different grade position. That means a hierarchy. Whenever these positions were given, because this is the first time we are introducing this model in the recent papers. Ee madhya papers ee model ledhu. This is a regular feature in your examination, both prelim and in some of the cases in the mains as well. In the mains lo kuda padina question idi. Then అందుకే ఈరోజు కొత్తగా మిమ్మల్ని ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశాను. అందుకే అన్సెట్ అని కనిపించలేదు, మీకు ఫ్లాట్స్ కనిపించలేదు ఈరోజు. ఫ్లాట్స్ ఇవన్నీ ఇంతవరకు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేశాం కదా, అందుకు కొత్త మోడల్లోకి వచ్చాం. నా వెన్ ఎవర్ దీస్ హైరార్కీస్ వర్ గివెన్, పొజిషన్స్ వర్ గివెన్, ఫస్ట్ మనం ఏం చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి చెప్పండి? వెదర్ దే వర్ గివెన్ ఇన్ ద hierarchical order or not. Their positions are given in descending order, such as CEO is the highest and clerk as the lowest. అలా ఇస్తాడు ఇప్పుడు. Whenever the positions were given, just you need to identify for this one, whether they are given in the ascending order or descending order. Then he will clearly explain that one. And if it is not given, then you have to take in any order. Follow అవుతున్నారా? Then ఇప్పుడు మనం ఏం చేయాలి? As these were fixed now, from CEO is the highest and clerk is the lowest, then we need to fix the positions. CEO. First is CEO. Next చెప్పండి ఇంకా. Next one is MD. Next to MD, GM. And next to GM, DGM. And next to DGM, senior manager. And next one is manager. And next one, assistant manager. And finally, clerk. How many persons are there all together? We have 8 persons. Now these 8 persons, then first information, B is a manager. Now who is the manager here? Now B is the manager. Saripenda? Now B is the manager, and 2 persons are hold a position between A and B. In between A and B there are exactly 2, and A must be general manager, isn't it? Because there must be exactly 2 persons. A cannot be after B, and A is before B. A is the general manager. And next one, 2 persons between A, and more than 4 persons between C and H. In between C and H, how many persons are there? More than 4. More than 4 means we must have at least 5, 6 or 7. Is 7 possible? Not possible. Only 6, maximum 6 is possible. And more than 4 persons means either 5 or 6 persons between C and H. And next one, C and H. As many persons senior to C, same as that of junior to D. D, who is junior to H? Now D is junior to whom? D is junior to H. Now D is junior to H, and E is junior to F. E is junior to whom? E is junior to F, and senior to G. Senior to G. And D is not an MD. Now this is what the information here. More than 4 persons between C and H. Then tell me what are the different possibilities we can have. Can we have C at this place? C ikkada undacha? If C is here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, H can be here, 1 possibility. Or C is here, H can be here, 2 possibilities. Clear? But as D is below this H, hence we cannot have H at this place. H ikkada unde chance ledhu. Avuna kada? H cannot be here. Hence where should this H? H is, no sorry. Now C and D kada 5 persons, more than 4 persons between C and H. More than 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hence H can be here or H can be here. And D is junior to H. D is junior to H means D must be after this H. D is after H, isn't it? As D is after H, D is here and H will be here. Ante kada? D is junior to H. The next one, as C is fixed here, what is the other information we have? And next one, E is junior to F and more than G. Hence E, F, G. What is order here? F, E, G. Now this is F and this is E and this would be G. Now C and H. D is junior to these two persons, C and H. As many persons senior to C is as that of junior to D. C is in the first place, D is at the last place. There is no person senior to C and there is no person junior to D. Clear? Then what is the grade position of D? Yes, D is what? D is a clerk. Clerk choice to question number 96. 97, how many persons hold a position between B and A? Now between B and A there are only two people. 2, that is choice 497. Then 98. And how many persons have higher graded position than C? Higher position than C, there is no one. And no one, as C holds the highest, choice 598. And who is the general manager here? A, the general manager, that is choice 599. And number of persons hold a position higher than F. How many persons higher than F? There is only one person. Same as that of the number of persons hold a position lower than H. Above F there is 1, below H there is 1. And H is the answer, choice 5, question number 100. Done with this? Clear? Now follow here. Now E paper lo mana em pettukuntam 96 to 100. Please mark this one for revision on Sunday. Sunday revision ki pettukondi. This is not really tough. In fact, this is easier when compared with our previous type of questions. ఇంత ముందు చేసిన మన క్వశ్చన్స్ అన్నిట్లో ఇది చాలా ఈజీనే. మరి ఇది ఎందుకు రివిజన్ పెట్టాం? బికాజ్ దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం వీఆర్ కమింగ్ అక్రాస్ దిస్. Clear? In the next week we'll introduce more type of questions of this one. Then it would be easier. Then, ఇప్పుడు as of now it comes under which category? Second priority. ఎందుకు కొత్త మోడల్ కాబట్టి మనకేం తెలియదు. అందుకు సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీ పెడతాం. ఈజీ చేయడానికి ఈజీ. అండ్ 2-3 చేసిన తర్వాత అప్పుడేమైపోతుంది? ఈజీ ఇంకా ఈజీ అవుతుంది. అప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ ప్రయారిటీకి వస్తుంది. Clear? And paper to paper the priorities and the type of questions will also get changed. Follow అవుతున్నారని? అమ్మ నెంబర్ సిరీస్ ఉందా లేదా ఇంకా? నో నెంబర్ సిరీస్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇన్ దిస్ పేపర్. ఫైన్. ఇంకేమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయి పేపర్లో?